Hey guys, didn't check the Champions League as much as I did. I gotta say that's why we love the Champions League. It's a really extremely good match. Something that I have to say beforehand is that I don't like the fact that both matches are at the same time because I watched this game fully and I was trying to watch the other one, and it's just I really like to pay attention to one game, but that's my issue with it. Anyways, I'm gonna cover this match: Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Really good game, I guess. That's why we love the champions, because you see two styles of football that and the best at what they do, and once they clash, that's why we like this competition, I guess. But anyway, so we go over the formations. Real Madrid was playing a 4-2-3-1. Um, the defense was really solid. The only tactical formation that I didn't plan ahead was Chomini playing in the back as a defender. To be honest, I've never seen him play there, and I think he did well, but not for the first 2 minutes. We'll go over that. Um, the midfield was Kroos and Camavinga. They had a really good match. I think Camavinga. I mean, both they did really well. Then the three with Rodrigo, Bellingham, and Valverde. I mean, they did really well. Some people are saying that Bellingham should have done more, but his position is a midfielder, and he's not scoring a lot of goals, but he's, he's really covering a lot of spaces. And Vinicius, I think he played well. He had a few chances and he missed some obvious chances, but I mean that's what happens when you do a lot of counter attacks. You score some, you lose some. Um, on the Manchester City side, something I have to say about Real Madrid is that Vinicius was playing as a false nine, which was weird in paper because he, Rodrigo he was running this side, and Vinicius was playing in the middle, but he would drop too, so that Rodrigo could take advantage of that. But he was also false nine, so it was really good to see that. Sometimes in previous games, when you have Vinicius and Rodrigo in the same line, they played like this before, and they played really well. But now that Rodrigo's been playing on the left, so Ancelotti just wanted to explode that, and he did. It really worked out. But anyways, on the Manchester City side, um, it was a 4-2-3-1 also. The only the defense the defense was fine, but you can tell that they were really missing Walker because of course Real Madrid was taking advantage of this side, and Walker being fast and strong, he usually is able to control Rodrigo or Vinicius, but Akanji, he wasn't much for that. He couldn't take it. Stones, to me, the first half he missed a couple of chances when going up, because when he goes up and Real Madrid was doing a counter attack, the fact that he was up would leave a lot of space here or in the back of Akanji here, and Akanji being here because they have a high pressing. So Rodrigo and Vinicius were taking advantage of that a lot. But the second half he fixed that because City were having more control of the ball. Rodri, really good game. Kovacic, really good game, but I think in the first half he could have defended a little better. Foden, really good game, but I have to say, Bernardo Silva and Foden were just switching positions a lot. And when Foden was playing on the right, Mendy was really covering his section. He never let Foden get in the back. It was good. It was a good duel because Mendy is strong and fast, and every time Foden tried, he had to come to the middle because the duels he couldn't do that. Bernardo Silva did a little better, but Bernardo is all over the place, always helping and trying to have an extra man in all the formations. Grealish, he did well, I think, against Carvajal and Chouamini and Camavinga. He always has a wide. He always makes sure that they have a wide. They expand the field because they all might be on the right, but he's always on the left, and they have all this space to cross the ball. So it's really I like what he does, but they're really good. And Haaland, mm, I think he has to win his duels. Like here, he could have done better against Rudiger and Chomini. I know they're strong and good defenders, especially Rudiger. But Haaland, he's done better in other matches. So I expect a lot more from him. Maybe we'll see what happens in the home game. But and he shot to goal one or two times. So uh, but could have done better. I am. If we're gonna go over this match, and there were a few tactical changes. So first in the first half, like I was saying, Chomini, he's not a center defender. So in the first minute, he made a huge foul on Grealish right here in this area, which which that's why he got a yellow card for. But that's when Bernardo Silva just very sneaky. He just shot the goal. First of all, I think it's also a mistake from I mean, all the credit to Bernardo Silva, but it's a mistake from the goalkeeper that the fact that he only put one man on the wall, Vinicius. And plus, he told Vinicius to go to the left, a lot to the left, and he didn't go on the right. I don't know. I guess, anyways. So it could have been better, but that's why Bernardo Silva is so smart. He scored it. So that's the first half, and that's the first goal. I mean, and that was 1-0. But then Real Madrid. That's the thing about Real Madrid. They never lose composure. When they play at home, you know they always gonna get back, and that's what they did. Because um, Rodrigo and Vinicius were playing a lot on this section right here. But when these guys don't have enough space, because Manchester City goes up a lot, and Ancelotti knew that. Ancelotti was calm. He said, "Let Manchester City have the ball. We're gonna counter attack." But Camavinga, in one of his runs, he was here, and all the Manchester City team was defending, and he shot a goal and a deflection on Diaz got the ball in the goal. So it was a lot of credit to Manchester City because they were attacking and they were attacking and Manchester City was defending, but the deflection obviously influenced the goal. But that was the first goal. The second goal from Real Madrid, it was really good play from Real Madrid because as much as Manchester City tries to pressure super high on the pitch, maybe it works in the Premier League because one-to-one situations, Manchester City have more quality, but against Real Madrid also has a lot of quality. So even if they go to press high, all these guys, Manchester City is able to. I mean, Real Madrid is able to control that. So if all these guys go higher on the pitch, like they did when they were attacking, um, and Stones was like up there. Um, Vinicius dropped, which meant that Rodrigo was gonna be along with Akenji, because they were trying to press high. Like I said, these guys were trying to press high. Vinicius dropped. He's able to turn and give all the space to Rodrigo, which scored a really nice goal. But that was the game plan for Madrid. Real Madrid. We all knew they were gonna play in this section. And that's what they did. Really nice goal. So, but from what I noticed was that Real Madrid, they didn't care about the ball. They never do. They know that Manchester City is gonna have it, and they never lose control. They didn't lose composure in the first half. So, but in the second half, Manchester City was a little better because on this situation, Bernardo Silva and Foden started switching positions a lot, which meant that, and actually Stones was every time he went up now, it was better. It was, I mean, when I say better, it's like the team wouldn't lose the ball, so he didn't have to go back as much, worried that his position was empty here. Like so he was able to create more with Kovacic and Silva and Rodri and able to distribute the ball better. Um, I have to say that Real Madrid, especially Kroos and Bellingham, they did a lot of pressing on Bernardo Silva and Foden, like I said, with Mendy. So Real Madrid was recovering a lot of balls, but City got better, especially in the 1v1 situations. Then it was just a piece of good football that City was creating from one side to the other, and just Foden at that time Silva was playing on the right and Foden in the middle. But that's how That's how they opened up because Real Madrid was having a really strong defense, but Foden was here and he's in a really good moment and he shot the goal and it was a really nice goal. Well, at that point, um, City was higher up again, and it was like this. But the Stone was playing like a tank. It's just he was all over the place. But yeah, it was like this. And on the Stones goal, Grealish had the ball against Carvajal, which Carvajal is a really good defender. But Guardiola was going high on the pitch, and when for the third goal, Grealish passed it to Guardiola, but Guardiola didn't control it as well, so he was forced to shoot. And when he shot, he really scored another really good goal. But then Ancelotti, he looked at the bench and he said, "Guys, we need to improve that." So he put in Diaz for Rodrigo and Modric for Cross. So at the time, it was like, it's normal substitutions. That's what Real Madrid usually does, anyways. So, but Modric. I mean, we all know how good he is. So when Real Madrid scored, he crossed all the field with the ball, really nice, and then he passed it to Vinicius because now that let's do that first. When Modric came in, they were doing something like this. Camavinga more like a five sometimes. So it was like this. Vinicius going back where he usually does. Brahim Diaz here, Bellingham doing this. So a lot of this, and Bellingham going in and out. So it was something like this. Um, so then, like I said, Modric had the ball. And he came over the way over here. He passed it to Vinicius. And Valverde will know how good he is when he shots from outside, or in this case, a volley, and he crosses it, and he's really good. I think Valverde could do much better. When he plays for Uruguay, he's really good. I think when he plays for Real Madrid, he's restricted of things that he could do because he could really do much more. But anyway, that was at the time. At the time was a 3-3. It was a really good game. But then Foden got injured, so he had to leave for Julian. And then another substitution that Real Madrid did was to put Joselu for Vinicius. But Joselu is a number 9. So this was in the last minutes, and sometimes Brahim would go all over the place trying to find Sauber Bellingham. But not too many changes after that. Yeah, I saw it like this, like a 4-2-3-1 still with Julian, because Julian likes to play in the middle behind Holland. So I mean, overall, a really good game. Just let me know what you think. Who's gonna go through? Well, thanks for watching.